Hi everyone! On today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a mini ironing board. So let's get started. You're going to need a scrap piece of wood, some fabric with batting on it, or just batting. I just happen to have this fabric that had batting built in. And then you're going to need, for the outside, 100% cotton fabric. And I'm using the same scrap piece of fabric that is actually decorator's fabric, but it's pretty sturdy, so it should work well. You're going to also need a staple gun. So you're going to center your piece of wood in the middle of both layers of fabric, batting on the inside, the 100% cotton on the outside. So you're going to actually just wrap it like a present and take your staple gun and just staple all around. You're going to pull the fabric as tight as you can to get a nice tight cover on it. So just staple all around. Pretty simple. And just keep pulling as you staple. I'm having to hammer as I go because I don't know if it's my technique or the staple gun that I'm using, but somehow I don't get the staples to go all the way in, so I have to kind of tap on it with the hammer. You may not have to do this part. And then just cut away the excess fabric as you go. Now I use this for sewing projects. This little miniature ironing board is good for small sewing projects that you may have, or you could also use it when you don't want to take out your big ironing board if you have something small to iron. So now I'm doing the second layer. Same thing, just pulling it tight and stapling all around. And I actually am using for the piece of wood a recycled cabinet kitchen door. We recently remodeled our kitchen and that door was left over. So this is actually an old piece of pine wood that the doors were made from in the 60s. So it's actually kind of heavy. If I had a choice, I probably would use a lighter wood, maybe MDF board. So if you have the opportunity to get a piece of wood, you might consider finding something lighter. And you can cut this to size. You might want yours narrower than this. This just happened to be what I had on hand. And on the back side, I just used another piece of scrap fabric that I actually ironed so that the edges would be nice and crisp. And I just hot glued all the way around just to make it look neater, but also because I didn't want to get poked by one of the staples in case it came loose. And then also it just looks more professional if you cover the back. But this part is not necessary, that's up to you. But that's it. Ironing board complete. It looks nice. It's actually not that heavy, all things considered, and I already used it and it was a great help. So hopefully you like this tutorial. Give us a like or subscribe if you enjoyed this and found this helpful. See you next time. Thanks.